Hola bonitas, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review and wear test on a very requested producto that I finally have my hands on. That is the Urban Decay Face Bond Foundation. Now this product went completely viral and I've been dying to get my hands on it, and I finally did. I went and purchased it at my local Sephora and I was like, ya lo vamos a probar. So here we are. We're going to be trying this out and I'm very, very excited. So if you want to see how this product transforms esta carita, then please go ahead and continue watching. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. I feel like every time I come on my channel, I'm wearing a bathrobe. Like that's just my intro, me in my Skims bathrobe. But I'm so excited because we're finally gonna be trying this out and I cannot wait. So this is the complexion. Now, just to refresh your memory in case you are new to my channel, I do have oily skin. I've always had very oily skin. As I'm getting older, I feel like I'm combination skin. Now at 28, I'm like, ooh, definitely seeing some combination skin. So that's kind of where we're at. I do want to read a little bit about this product, so let me grab my phone. Okay, so you can find this product at Ulta and also at Sephora. I personally picked mine up at Sephora. And this is a self-setting waterproof foundation. It is buildable medium coverage foundation that absorbs sweat and sebum for a, I think that's sebum, I think that's correct. For a natural looking matte finish. This is both smudge and transfer resistant for up to 24 hours, las 24 horas. So this does retail for $40. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I'm going to mention it again. This is a foundation that does contain 3% niacinamide. Also coverage minimizes the appearance of redness, acne, scars, blemishes, and pores. It's available in 40 different shades. It's non-comedogenic and it's a vegan formula. So let's see. I'm excited. I feel like it's been a minute since we see foundations that are more so on the matte side, and especially with summer coming up, I am looking for a good matte foundation. And I have tried one before. I feel like maybe like a week or two ago, we did a review on the It Cosmetics one, y ahora con este, I'm excited. So this is the one that I did pick up, and this one is in the shade 17 medium warm. Now, I was going to pick up the shade 18, which is a neutral tone, but it was unavailable, and I think that shade may match me the best, but this is the shade that I have here. So I ended up going with the shade medium 17, so this is what we have now. But we're gonna see cómo trabaja esto. So I'm gonna just shake it well. It does contain 1 standard ounce. So we're just gonna go ahead. I think you do this, or, oh no, you just, that, you don't twist it, okay. And it comes with one of these applicators, which I'm not opposed to. I feel like I've seen a lot of like skin tint applicators like this lately, so I'm used to it. And we're just gonna take it like that. See how it works. Like always, I'm gonna do one side with my sponge and then the other side with a brush, but already that coverage is good. Really great pigmentation. Now, 17 is medium warm, so this should work. If not, I can always see how the neutral shade is, which is the shade 18. I was so like, of course the shade that I want isn't available. But I would say if you are around my complexion, like a neutral tone, I probably would go with the neutral shade. But this one isn't too bad, but I can see some of that warmth in there. Not too warm, to be honest. It's more so like a yellow warm, not like an orange warm. But you can see la diferencia with the foundation, with no foundation. Something else that I really do appreciate about this so far is that it's not feeling heavy or thick. Like, it's a really good blendable, creamy formula. So that's definitely a plus. What else does this say? It says, yeah, can feel coverage, lightweight, definitely lightweight. A self-setting foundation is what I'm really excited about. It's blending very easily, and I appreciate the fact that the sponge isn't absorbing too much of the product that we have on the skin, so that's definitely a plus. Okay, I like it. First impressions, I do like it. I feel like you can still see a little bit of my redness right here. Just a little bit, so I probably would go in and add a little bit more product. I don't know why when I first heard about this foundation, I thought it was gonna be like super full coverage, but it's not. And I actually really do appreciate that. A lot of brands nowadays, they don't do like that full coverage anymore, like Kat Von D days. Do you guys remember that Lock-It foundation? That was like my holy grail when I was like, what, 19, 20 years old? I loved a good thick foundation. Now I'm like, no, give me lightweight foundation, something that I can still work with. If I need to add powders or layer things on, I know that things will layer on really, really nicely. So I do appreciate the fact that this, you can layer things on really, really nicely. So that's what it looks like. I'm gonna take a little tiny bit just so that I can build up a little bit right here. Needs more coverage for my liking. I actually really like this coverage. And I appreciate literally how it does not feel heavy whatsoever. So because we just applied it, I am gonna give it a minute to kind of set into the skin to see if it's gonna feel sticky. This does claim to be a self-setting foundation. So in my eyes, if you're gonna be self-setting, I'm hoping that that means that when I touch it, it's not gonna be sticky and it's gonna have set into the skin. So as for how it worked with the sponge, I really do like it. I feel like the sponge did a great job of working well with it, not absorbing too much of the product, and just giving it a really pretty finish, a really pretty healthy finish. So that I do appreciate. Really curious to see how the self-setting stuff is gonna do and all of that good stuff. So I'm gonna be using this brush, I think, today, my MAC 170S brush, and same thing on this side. I am going to just do that. I mean, that pigment is there. And like I said, do you see what I'm talking about? It says medium warm, but as you can see, it's more so of like a yellow warm. It's not like a orange warm, which I appreciate, because sometimes when brands say warm, they mean like orange warm, and I'm like, oh no, like that is not what I'm looking for. So here we have it. I just took a shower, so when I come back with my update, I will have my hair blown out. And that's actually gonna be another little test, because when I blow out my hair, I do get a little sweat, you know, I get a little sweat going on because it's hot. So this claims to be a sweat-proof, smudge and transfer resistant, no powder needed. No powder needed. So it better work like that for me. Can get sweaty easily, and I do appreciate when I can find something where I will not be too sweaty. I realize that with this, like on this side, I'm not taking too much. Also because I do feel like with these a little bit more fuller coverage than like what we've seen lately, where it's like more so light coverage, natural. I feel like with these, you want to work lightly. You don't want too much, but like look how well that covers the redness on my nose. Like it does such a great job. And that's one of the things that I do like to cover. Just want everything to look nice and even. I'm gonna take un poquito más acá. First impressions, I really like how it works with either a brush or a sponge. Obviously, I think you can see that if you do want a little bit more coverage, go in with a brush, because I did have to add a little bit more product here. I feel like this side, I didn't need any more product. And truthfully, I feel like I went in with a little bit less on this side just because I saw how good that pigmentation was on this side. So I just kind of wanted to keep that light. Let's see, what are we thinking? With a brush, with no brush, with a sponge. Honestly, I think they both look really great. Like really great on both sides. And honestly, the color, now that it's setting, I do like it. I feel like this is a good match for me. I was worried that it wouldn't be, just because I was really leaning towards that 18 neutral tone. But once I did go in and kind of saw it all together, I think that this definitely works really good for now. And I do think that the warmth in here is more so yellow than like orange, in case you are wondering, and in case you're trying to figure out what shade to pick up if you're in between shades. If you tend to fall more under like warm, like a I don't want to say an orange warm, but like a little bit like that warm and not like a yellow warm, then you may not like this one. But if you fall more under like a yellow warm, I think you will like this one. And I'm not seeing that it's oxidizing. So now that I've given this time to set, I do want to go ahead and touch it to see if it did set. It's a little sticky. It's not too bad, but it's sticky. And a little bit of the product does transfer to the back of my fingers. So I was expecting it to like really fully set and not be sticky, but in my opinion, I definitely do feel like it's a little sticky. Not too much like some other ones, but I definitely do feel like a stickiness. Also, I do feel like this does give me like a natural matte finish. I'm not seeing any intense radiance. Like obviously you can just kind of see like the radiance from within, but it's not looking dewy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's looking like skin, like healthy skin, like a healthy matte finish. I am gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back and let you guys know how everything works together, and then we can start this wear test, because I really do want to see if this is going to have really good wear, because you guys know I love a good wear test. So a ver cómo nos va. Okay, bonitas, ya regresé. I finished my entire face of makeup. You guys can see it did set, like after everything's said and done. I did go ahead and apply powder just on the under eyes. I didn't apply powder anywhere else in my complexion because I really want to see how this does, because it says you don't need powder, and it also is supposed to be a very long wearing self-setting foundation. So I'm like, why set it, you know? So this is what it looks like. Let's see. It looks healthy. It looks pretty. I'm gonna be curious to see how this does with my oils for the rest of the day, because that will really determine a lot for me. But so far I think it's pretty. If you wanted this to look more matte, like if you feel like this isn't matte enough for you, then I would definitely say go in with a powder for my people that do have oily skin. But if you like it, then you can leave it as is. I want to leave it as is because I'm really curious to see how it's gonna do just really by itself. So right now it is 1:29 in the afternoon. I'm gonna wear this for the entire day. I'm also gonna do an in natural lighting clip right now so you guys can see what this looks like up close with the natural lighting. One thing I do wanna point out is I really do like this match. I feel like the match is really nice. So I would recommend this shade 17. If you are around my complexion, you have kind of like a neutral yellow tone to you, I feel like it does work. But look at that, it looks very pretty. Very just like put together, really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and wear this for the rest of the day, and then I will see you guys in the evening for my final thoughts. So stay tuned to see if this is worth the $40 or no, because tenemos que saber. Okay, bonitas, so here's the foundation up close and personal in La Luz Natural. You guys can see the color is a really nice match. Right now it is looking very pretty. It's looking just really nice on the skin. It blended out very seamlessly with the rest of my products, which I really do appreciate that. So yeah, we're gonna continue wearing this, but I just wanted to show you guys how this looks in Luz Natural, porque así se ve. Okay, bonitas, ya regresé. It is 1:20 in the morning. I literally ended up falling asleep. I came to my parents' house for Mother's Day weekend, and oh my God, ya me lo quedé dormida. Well, I did, but this is what the makeup looks like. This is after a full day. You guys can see it wore pretty well for the most part. Right here you can see some came off in la nariz, but everywhere else it did pretty good. We do look dewy, nothing too intense, but there is definitely dewiness. If you do have oily skin, you will see it. But I feel like it did pretty good holding up as a whole for like the entire day. I would say that if you are looking for something that will give you that coverage but not feel heavy, I think you will love this. I feel like if you're somebody that is super oily, I would still set this with a powder, and I think it'll wear for even longer. So that's just my recommendation, but I'm excited to continue using this. I really am, because it's honestly not bad at all. So those are pretty much all my thoughts. I hope that you guys have a fabulous day. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know what you think of this foundation down below in the comment section, because I want to know your thoughts. But yeah, I will see you guys very soon for a brand new video. Adios, bonitas.